Today, I come to you with a very disturbing thing that's happening in this country. People who are walking on the flag. I don't think they really understand exactly all of the things that people have sacrificed and those brave men who have died defending what we hold to be self-evident every day. There's no way of predicting the future without knowing the past. And as the 4th of July celebration is now coming upon us, perhaps it's time to look back, to realize exactly what it was that brought us to where we are today. Friends, 15 years ago I wrote this, and for the first time I share it with you now. In World War II they were known as infantry. In the Vietnam War they were known as grunts. In the American Revolutionary War they were known as regulars. So I give you The American Regular by Brian Baldwin. Sun blaring, a sweaty palm clenches a musket. A soldier labors to move in uniform, a tight fit, shoulder to shoulder. As patriots they stand, each one holding salvation in his hand. The regulars advance to a line of redcoats, revolution in their hearts and lumps in their throats. The heartbeat thumps, strong, fast, and steady, as the thunderous command roars out, "Make ready!" The drums stop beating the song of glory and violence, and for a moment comes an ear-shattering silence. Colonials in red coats stand staring eye to eye, ready to do battle in a field of rye, each representing a different national claim that comes to a head with the order, "Take aim!" The regulars fight for freedom and humanitarian rights, as each lines up a red coat between the iron sights. He shoulders the rifle, cocks the hammer till it clicks, ready to send forth the affirmation of the Declaration of 1776, the Stamp Act, the Boston Massacre, and unfair taxation without the due process of representation. These are the things that Thomas Jefferson forged, along with a list of grievances against King George. So on July 4th, 1776, the Declaration of Independence was written, making a profound statement of America's freedom from Great Britain. The Founding Fathers' inspirational breath, "Give me liberty or give me death." We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. The Declaration was the promise. The Constitution would be its sequel. The young Americans, caught in a burning desire for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Fire! The hammer slams down, the gunpowder explodes as the front line drops to their knees to reload. Fire! From the second line comes a resounding blast as each pull of the trigger writes America's past. Their aim was true, the casualties were high, as dozens of red coats lie dead in the rye. Now the British take aim to return the volley, and they do so without fault or folly. Fire one! Now his brothers fall, the left and the right, as he rams the musket ball home with all of his might. Covered in sweat and gunpowder, his vision is blurred. Fire two! As a musket blast rips through his shoulder, he is still undeterred. As he stands to fire, a blast grazes his face. Knowing full well the honor of defending this place, he stands ragged, tired and torn, eyes glazed, as he peers through the thick smoke and haze. The smoke clears enough to see a red coat. He fires and the blast rips through the Brit's throat. Both sides remain there, standing at large, until the simultaneous command roars out, "Charge!" Now he stands, bayonet ready. The experience is numbing. As the regulars hold steady, the British are coming. Shoulder to shoulder they now run, war-torn and full of holes. Indeed, these are the times that try men's souls. he takes one last look at his brethren. No words to be said. Even though he may die, freedom will never be dead. As he meets the British advance, revolution fills his spine and gives him and his brethren the strength to hold the line. And hold they did, driving the British away, taking the glory from the battlefield that day. For the North and the South they fought to keep the British contained, until the glorious object of their contest was obtained. For 8 long years they fought the bloody revolution on emotion, driving the redcoats back into the Atlantic Ocean. And as the white flag flew and the last cannonball hurled, we, the people, defeated the greatest military power in the world. My fellow Americans, God bless you. God bless America. And happy Independence Day.